today we have got some stuff from Madam Glam. So, never used them before. I'm going to give you an honest review. And we're going to use them in some hard gel nails. And we are off to a good start with two very fancy boxes. Okay, let's have a look-see then. So we've got a UV LED lamp in the first one. This is great. It's got a USB plug. I have got a work lamp that I can just plug these directly into. And that is fantastic because you don't have to have cables everywhere. And they're easily accessible. This has actually got 3 settings. You can push it once and it gives you a curing time of 45 seconds. Press second and it's 60, and then you can turn off the lamp by pressing it. Usually they just kind of stay on, so I like that. Now I love these because you can also use them to flash cure full cover tips. Their products are not tested on animals or use any animal derived ingredients. That is fantastic. And free from 21 most toxic chemicals found in the nail polish. Well, we've got some instructions with application steps. Now this is a soak off, so this means you can remove them at home with acetone. They don't have to be filed down. These can be cured under a UV or LED, and the time is 2 minutes UV and 36 LED. Now we like that because that's quick. So this kit kind of contains enough to get you started. We've also got a base coat and a top coat here. And like I said, they're all soak off. They are 15 mils, which is a really good size. They are also HEMA free, which is fantastic because that is something that causes an allergy in people, so you get to avoid that. That is definitely a plus. And then there are 3 gel polishes, also 15 mil. This one is called Cherry Petals, and it is a very opaque, what should I say, pale pastel pink. And the consistency is nice. Big brush, and it does seem to be very, very pigmented. They have given me a 30% discount code off your entire order. I'm going to drop that below. I'll also drop a link that locates you directly to their website, and that will activate the coupon automatically. Now they've got some kind of membership, but if you don't want that, you can press pay as you go. And the next one is called I Lime You, and I think this one is my favourite. It is so, so pretty. I've already prepped my nails. I'm just putting some primer on the tip. And I'm going to be using their little lamp to attach the tips with gel. So all I'm going to do is just stick it on carefully and just flash cure it under the lamp. And the little lamp is working to flash cure. So I'm just going to put all these on and I'm going to give it a full cure in the normal lamp. I'm just straightening out the edges with a 100/180. Do this before you blend the rest of the tip in. I just use a fine tapered ceramic bit. I prefer these over sanding bands because I feel they produce less heat. Whatever you do, do not touch the natural nail. So as you can see, I am working in front of the tip. Keep moving. I work at a really slow speed. And I use just a sanding band to mat the surface of the tip because otherwise gel does not stick to plastic. You really just want to get that shine off because I don't want to mess this up. Just lay down a thin coat of primer. And like I said, I've already prepped my nail. In order for these products to last, you do have to do a proper prep. The brushes in these bottles are really, really nice. They are big and easy to work with. And I kind of feel that this is kind of just gliding on. It's like a medium consistency. And I just flash cure in between so it doesn't go anywhere. This base cured with a really, really nice sticky surface. Now don't go and wipe that off. We want that there, because it kind of works as a double-sided sticky tape and that will help the product to stay on. And if you are wondering why we are using a soak-off base under a hard gel application, it is simply because you can remove the hard gel by filing and then just soak off the rest so you don't do too much damage to your natural nails. Now I'm just going to start off by laying down a slip layer. This is kind of a foundation for my nails. I always do this. It prevents me from hitting too far down when I file. And this is great if you've got clients as well because this means you don't have to file everything off. You can apply a colour and then still have a clear base underneath. That'll save you some work. I do flash cure in between so the gel doesn't run, and I just give them a full cure at the ends. You can use these polishes to do any kind of design with polygel or acrylic or whatever you want to, or you could just use them as regular gel polish. I was just curious to see what they'd be like to do a design with. And I've got some clients that are definitely going to want to use this just as regular gel polish. So I kind of wanted to use these for a nice summery look. So I'm going to do a different design on a few of the fingers. And first of all, I'm going to start off with like an ombre. So I'll be using Groupie, which is the blue one, and then Cherry Petals. And I mean, this is a very easy design. I've just applied it thinly. I am just using my gel brush. You can use an ombre brush as well, just to kind of pull it into each other. I honestly think these will be good gel polishes for beginners because they're not so thick that they don't move, but on the other hand, they're not runny either, so they don't go anywhere. I'm just going to flash cure them in between anyway because I don't want to be bumping anything. And if you leave it long enough, it will run into the sidewalls, so it's just a precaution. I'm not going to lie, I am actually surprised at how easy these are to work with because pastels can be a pain. Often they'll go streaky and you need to do like 3 super thin layers. But I'm going to be doing these in 2 because I do want it to cure properly. I am going to give these all a full cure and then I'm going to go in with a second coat. Now if I was doing this on a client, I'd kind of work on every other finger just to save some time. These did cure all the way through, which also can be a bit of a problem when you've got pigmented colours. You don't want no wrinkles or kind of ugly peeling. That is a disaster. And if you feel that they're looking ugly, just chill. They ain't going to end up looking like this in the end. Trust the process, yeah? We are going to put some glitter on this that we're going to encapsulate. And because the base coat was nice and thin and not thick and bulky, we can put down a little bit of base coat and not cure it. Then we can apply some glitter in and then we're going to cure it. We do not want to be bulking up the nails. I really don't like thick products. And by the way, thick base coat layers can actually give you some problems. And for a summer design, these colours are absolutely fabulous. Even though the pastels, they do actually pop, and usually pastels don't. So yeah, I am really, really surprised and pleased. Now we are going to start encapsulating these, and I'm going to be using a hard gel. So on the ombres, I am going in with a pink cover gel first of all. I'm just kind of pushing it up to the cuticles and then small circular motions. And when I get to where the colour starts, I'm just going to really just carefully feather it down. Again, you can flash cure this in between because you don't want it running anywhere. And this is going to give you a really, really nice nail bed colour. When you're working with gel, you need to be light-handed. You don't need to come on thick. And if you're a beginner, you can do it in several layers instead of just putting on one big one so you can control it. Keep your finger pointing down when you're applying the gel because that will prevent it from running into the skin. And even with products that don't contain heme, you still don't want it on your skin. You don't want no big sticky mess that you've got to be removing afterwards, so try and work clean if you can. Now do your thumbs separately and make sure that they cure properly all the way through. And we will be using clear hard gel to build the structure. Pick up a small bead on one side of your brush, place it down, not on the cuticle, a little bit down from that, start pushing it up, work in small circular motions, and then kind of just swivel it down from side to side. And do one nail at a time and flash cure it. I think a lot of the reasons why people struggle with gel is because they let it run away from them. If you were to do thinner layers, as a beginner and flash cure it, you would be more successful. It is a bit of a shame because I was looking at Madam Glam's webpage and they do a build gel. It's a soft builder in a bottle and they got some nice colours. So for a beginner that might be easier to control. Unfortunately they don't do hard gel, but I mean I'd like to give their builders a try. I mean Madam Glam have got a really, really nice selection of colours and whatnot. I mean I've never used these before, but I am really, really impressed. These are the first company that I've spoken to in a long time that have actually got some customer service. They were really, really helpful and polite and super efficient. And if you feel the urge to go shopping, as I said, everything is linked down below. And we've got that wicked discount code. On 30%, that was actually quite generous. I am going to go in with like a layer that I kind of only work through the middle because we want to create something called an apex. Now this is in order to prevent the nail from breaking. And also you can just kind of cure and then fill in any missing bits and bumps anywhere. And gel will bring out the colours and the glitters, so it's really going to emphasise it. And again, if you're looking at the nails or you've got your own nails that look like this, just chill because that's what we got an e-file for. These are going to look absolutely fantastic when they're done. before you go into filing, get a bit of alcohol or cleaner on a pad and just get the sticky layer off. Now I'm going to use a large ceramic bit just to kind of get rid of all the bulk and even them out a bit. Now the first thing I'm going to do is make sure the side walls are coming down straight. And if I have got quite a bit of product to file off, I'll sometimes kind of move a little bit backwards and forwards from nail to nail just to make sure that they're coming out the same. This is a coarse bit, so for a beginner you could always use a medium perhaps, because I mean you don't want to shave too much off. Or you could just use a regular file, but it's just that you're going to get a bit more work. It does file fairly easily, but even so you're going to still have to put a bit of effort in it. When I've got all the bulk off and they are looking like I want to, I will go in with a tapered fine drill bit and just move around the cuticles so that they get blended in really nicely. And just kind of get off the excess. Again, I don't want to be taking off too much. This filing at the end with the tapered one is just to kind of refine the shape a little bit. And then I've also kind of gone in with a hand file and just straightened sides and whatnot out. And removed any bumps just by using a sanding block. Get a fine brush and just add a little tiny bit more of the colour where you fold it off. And then you can just give it a few seconds to cure and then go in with the top coat. This top coat is really, really nice. It glides on super smooth. It's really, really easy to work with. And this is the final result. Super pretty, and they don't look nothing like the mess that we were making earlier. Just the process. Okay, thank you so much for watching. My honest review is that I really, really like these products. They're one of the first pastels in a long while that I feel top notch. I would definitely recommend that you at least give them a try. And as I said, for God's sake, use the discount code. Okay, like, subscribe and hit that bell thing. And until next time, bye.